Hi, welcome. I'm Marisha Wojciechowska. I'm an international water resource consultant, and I am the author also of my Body Trotter book, A Journey Within, which is the first book, this one, on cellular health and cellular talk for kids. I'm here with my colleague and dear friend, Liana Rader.
Hi, welcome. Yes, we're excited to be here today. I'm Liana Rada, and I'm a holistic wellness coach, passionate about supporting others live their full potential, and obviously including mind, body, and soul.
So we'll be presenting to you this extraordinary breakthrough technology called Redox Signaling Molecules. So excited to take you on the journey with us.
Yes, welcome. So what we'll be talking about today, you'll be hearing about three different aspects. One is the science of redox signaling molecules. One is a breakthrough of the ASEA redox technology. And mainly we'll be focusing on the results and how this can impact your life. Let's go in briefly and start from.
All right, so please keep an open mind here. ASEA Redox is a new category in health and wellness. It has not been known before, and so this is really a new breakthrough science. Let's start from what ASEA Redox is not. It's not a vitamin. It's not a mineral. It's not an antioxidant. It's not an exotic juice. It's not an essential oil. It's not a CBD oil. And it's not medication. ASEA Redox really goes beyond nutrition and ingredients, and it impacts your health at a depth that no other supplement has ever come close to achieving. Health practitioners, scientists in the medical field are saying that that this SCR redox is the missing link to better health. A little bit about cell biology and background. We live and die at the cellular levels. So when our cells are healthy, we are healthy. As you well know, our body are made of systems. Our systems are made of organs. The organs are made of tissues, and cells make up those tissues. And we now know, thanks to this new science, that actually the cells run on redox signaling molecules. Why is this significant? Why is this so important? It is because these redox signaling molecules help protect, detect, repair, and replace damaged cells. So when your cells are healthy, so is your whole body.
Yes, exactly. Now, why haven't we heard about this? Is it very new? Well, actually, the first redox signaling molecule was discovered in 1998. So the first Nobel Prize was given to these three gentlemen in 1998 for discovering the first redox signaling molecules. In the last decade, many Nobel Prizes in physiology and medicine have been awarded to breakthroughs in cellular communication and biology. So yes, it's new, but not that new. If we look into it, redox biochemistry is one of the fastest growing areas of science in the world. I had not heard about it. And yet, when I was introduced to this technology more than 4 years ago, there were already 1,200 books and thousands of peer-reviewed scientific studies published on redox biochemistry. So we go in and we find that there's all these books and new journals and universities opening faculties just on redox signaling science. I think it was very interesting that it's been 26 years now, that we're in 2024, that we have an international conference run in Paris on redox medicine and innovation. Extraordinary. So again, we haven't heard about it, but there is a lot spoken and studied on this topic. There's a few books, we've just listed a few of them: Redox Life or One Disease, Redox Imbalance. You will be hearing that what science is saying is that every form of disease or discomfort comes from a redox imbalance. We don't want to go too much into the science of it, because I'm sure that not everyone is so interested in the science. This is just to open your minds that this is going to be a topic you're going to be hearing of. And as Marisha mentioned, only 2% of the population actually has heard about it. So we invite you, if you are interested in the science, you can type in pubmed.com, and there you can just put in the word redox signaling molecules and or the name of an ailment or a discomfort. And you will find up to today, it keeps on growing, more than 360,000 peer-reviewed researchers on redox signaling molecules.
Thank you, Leanna. So just to add a little bit more on how this technology is hitting the world and impacting, the Huffington Post in 2012 listed the 5 emerging technologies in science that will shape our lives in the coming years, and redox signaling technology figured as one of those 5 emerging technologies. So it's having the attention is building around this technology.
Absolutely.
The Dr. Gary Samuelson, an atomic and medical physicist, whom you'll hear about a little bit later in this presentation, has written this really impactful statement. Previously, the previous paradigm was that doctors would diagnose our symptoms and would treat our symptoms, and now, as Dr. Gary Samuelson quotes here, your body does not consist of unrelated parts or organs. It is a vibrant communication system of heart cells, skin cells, lung cells, liver cells, brain cells, etc., all talking to each other, protecting, repairing, and replacing cells that are not functioning. Our cells affect all aspects of our health, and redox signaling molecules are fundamental to the healing process. So redox signaling molecules are actually made in every cell in our bodies and are involved in every major body system and function. So for instance, there are redox signaling molecules in our cardiovascular system, our immune system, our nervous system, our endocrine system, our respiratory system, our digestive and reproductive systems, as well as in our muscles, our bones, and our skin. They are essential to life. And redox signaling molecules, unfortunately, they decline with age, stress, and environmental toxins. So when we are born, we have 100% of our redox signaling molecule potential in our bodies. As we age and are exposed to these stresses and environmental toxins, our body's capacity to produce these molecules reduces. It decreases from puberty onwards, and we lose about 10% of our redox signaling potential per decade.
Absolutely. And science had declared that it was impossible to stabilize these fleeting high energy molecules outside of the body. And so creating a signaling supplement was also considered impossible. They knew and they understood, and they understand how powerful and how fundamental these redox signaling molecules are for our health. They know that it declines with age and stresses, as Marisha was saying, yet because they're high energy molecules and they're fleeting, and they're produced in every mitochondria of every cell, science thought that it was impossible to stabilize them. And this brings us to the second part of this presentation, where we're introducing to you first the science, now to the breakthrough. So a redox supplement is considered the single greatest health science breakthrough of our lifetime. It's been compared to the discovery of penicillin, just to give you an idea of what impact it is already having and it will have in the future. So the redox breakthrough is that after nearly 2 decades of research and millions of dollars invested, a team of scientists led by the atomic medical physicist, Dr. Gary Samuelson, that Marisha was mentioning before, achieved the impossible. They stabilized these high energy molecules, redox signaling molecules outside the body, so now we can supplement with them when needed. ASEA is the name of the company. What's in that bottle and what's in the gel, which is just 2 delivery systems. One is a liquid that we can drink and that goes directly to the organs that need it most. The other, the Reno 28, is a gel form, which is a topical version that we can apply over the area of distress. ASEA is the name of the company. In there, there's redox signaling molecules. And ASEA is the world's first and only cell signaling bioreplenishment formula on the market. And again, as we mentioned before, we can't compare it to juice. We can't compare it to a CBD oil. We can't compare it to anything else. Why? Because this is the first and only cell signaling bioreplenishment formula, which means it's bioidentical to what your body produces. We produce it, we well. Our body is in homeostasis. We start decreasing with stresses and age. It starts declining, and therefore we experience dis-ease or discomfort. Here we are, we can now finally supplement with something that is bioidentical to what our body produces. This technology that patented with 7 patents and over 1,000 trade secrets owned by the company called ASEA. It's 100% safe and it's non-toxic. Why? Because it's bioidentical to what your body produces. That's what gets us so excited to bring this to you. Yet we have to be very careful what we say. And ASEA and Reno 28 are not intended to diagnose, to treat, to cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. This is very important. It's not a drug. What it does is that it empowers the body to heal itself naturally. Now, the company has been on market since 2010, which again gives you an idea that it's been at least, where are we now in 2024, 14 years that people have been benefiting from this bioreplenishment formula in more than 34 countries. The company is an ethical company. And not only do we know and say that in that bottle we have redox signaling molecules, or in the gel we have redox signaling molecules, but it's validated by third-party independent science. So every batch that leaves the company is certified to contain redox signaling molecules. And this brings us to the third part. We wanted to give you a bit of an overview of the science of redox signaling molecules, of the breakthrough of ASEA redox, and that there is now a way to empower your body to heal itself. When you give your beautiful cells, as Marisha has mentioned, and I do invite you to go look at that book because it is extraordinary. It's fun, it's easy to understand, but it just shows the wonders of our extraordinary bodies and how they work when they are given what they need. And redox signaling molecules definitely helps at a foundational level. So what can it do for you? This is what this whole presentation really is what results are we seeing? Now, as you can understand, it's difficult to see and scan our liver, our lung, or other organs in our body. Of course, we have those two screenings that are made, but we can focus on the skin, because the skin, as you know, is the largest organ, and it's the one that protects us from the outside, and it's visible. So when we start seeing results on our skin, we can just imagine what it's doing internally. And that's what we want to focus on. We also invite you, if you're curious and you want to know more, if you go to realredoxresults.com, as mentioned here, and type in the word redox, you will be opening this beautiful container full of videos, short videos, 10, 15 minutes, where there's personal results and what people are experiencing with this product. We like using this example because we're not allowed to say words like reverse aging, but I want to leave it to you. Look at this lovely lady that started on the redox signaling molecules at the age of 84. And 7 weeks later, she does look pretty better. And at the age of 86, yes, it's a joy, isn't it? I mean, Marisha and I have seen this over and over again, but we always get so excited to see that at the age of 90, she was looking, feeling, you can see her way better than at 84. Now we'll run through a few of these, but just to give you an idea, this is a vet, doctor who works with animals, and he tried the Renu 28, which is the topical version of redox signaling molecules, on half of his face. And 20 days later, the results are visible. Very courageous. I don't think Marisha and I would have done that, would we? No, not on half of our faces. But you can use this product on anything: burns, headaches, itches, bites, cramps, cuts, rashes. Why? Because what it's doing, it's empowering your own healing processes in your body to bring back homeostasis, which is health and well-being. That's why we call it our first aid kit. We travel with a tube of Renu 28 wherever we go, because it's just a health product that we can use to come back to health. As you can see, skin issues improve after 28 days, saggy skin, cracks, fine lines, wrinkles, men, woman. It works on everyone and everything. The sign of the skin healing does show that there's health internally too. So skin disorders, acne in the young, which also shows that there's no age for this. We produce them naturally. And when they decline, or we expose to stressors for environmental toxins or whatever the stresses can be, like at this young age, the results are incredible. Dark spots, 4 weeks. Blood flow, vascular health and veins. As we said, men love it too. Stretch marks, cellulite. We're going to end off this. I know it's a bit harsh, but it just shows this is a severe burn, and with 6 weeks of this topical version and drinking it internally, obviously, to empower the body's healing processes, look at the results. Now, no marks. That is a healthy skin renovating itself thanks to the signaling molecules. As we mentioned, the internal product, according to divine intelligence, will always go to the organ that needs it most. And as you may know too, every cell in our body reproduces itself at a different rate. So we do invite you, once you want to start experiencing this, the benefits of this product, is to give it some time. So if you're taking the drink version, you would want to commit consistently for at least 3 months. Give your body the time to actually repair at a deeper level. But the topical version, the Renu 28, which is just, Dr. Ray Dixon normally calls it the 2 wings of a bird. We use them both. The topical version can give immediate results. So again, this has been tested. It's been proven that it will decrease the inflammation in a very short time. So people applying it over an ache, a pain, a headache, any discomfort, a joint pain in the body, applying the gel 3 times, very little, product over the area 3 times in 5 minutes and waiting for 10 minutes, they will feel and sense a result, which means that it will decline. And then using over time, you will see more results.
Thank you, Leanna. That was brilliant. Isn't it incredible to see all those improvements for in so many discomforts and issues? But ASEA Redox is also useful for proactive health, you know, protecting yourself from problems down the line, maintaining your health, your well-being. And it's also very useful for athletes. There have been significant impacts for athletes who are using this technology for endurance, for strength, for recovery, repair, for mental stamina, and increasing the VO2 max. Even athletes are using this technology and seeing such incredible results. And people like me, I'm using it for preventive health and to keep myself healthy and vibrant, and especially not to develop any issues down the line.
Exactly. So just to conclude this presentation, ASEA is the world's first and only cell signaling bioreplenishment formula. And what we hope we've delivered, if your cells can't signal, little else matters. This product is 100% safe, got no toxicity, and it works on everything and anything that contains a cell or is made up of a cell, which includes, and we love to say this, including animals, plants, and humans. This is an extraordinary new science. It's an extraordinary breakthrough, and we are super excited to bring it to you. And we want to close this off just by saying that what we really care of is about you.
That's right, Leanna. So thank you for watching, everyone. You are now part of the 2% of the population who actually knows about this. Isn't that cool? So we're super excited to bring this to you because we've seen the results. We've accompanied people and seen results and how this has impacted people's lives. But really what matters is you. So please reach out to us and we'll discuss how this technology can benefit you and your family. And we look forward to talking. Thank you and take care.
Thank you. Bye.